Hi guys, Lee from Overbite Gaming here, and today we are doing my personal favourite top 5 sequels, or at least games in the same sort of franchise. There'll be one entry per franchise, otherwise I could probably fill this up from a few different ones, but let's get going. Number 5, TIE Fighter. I don't know what it is, because it's very, very similar to X-Wing, but just the fact that you're flying this tiny TIE fighter with no shields that basically are just cannon fodder, and you're doing some amazing stuff with it and beating like rebel ships that have shields and all of that. It's just so much better, and the storyline in the actual game is better as well. Like becoming part of the Emperor's secret order and getting a weird ass tattoo on your wrist. That's pretty awesome. Dune 2. Now the first Dune game was pretty good. It was like an adventure strategy game. It was pretty good. I had a lot of fun with it, but you got to a point where you just sent your 3 men in with their Chris knives and got mullered every time. Dune 2 basically invented a whole new genre. It's the real-time strategy one. It's the first one. Well, the first one I ever played anyway. It really opened up my eyes to be able to like base build and like generate units and then send them to attack while you're mining for resources, in this case spice. And of course, that was done by Westwood, and a few years later they came out with Command and Conquer and really nailed down the sort of genre, and everybody else took notice at that point. Fallout New Vegas is my favourite Fallout game, bar none. I just love just the choices you have to make. You can create some incredible stories just of your own devising. So at the start of the game you get shot by this bloke who steals a poker chip off you, and then you're on this sort of epic revenge quest. Now, being me, I'm playing a female character, because if I'm going to spend 30-40 hours looking at a bum, I want it to be female. So that's cool. So I actually found the guy, I seduced him, shagged him, trapped him, and then gave him to my mates at, I think it was the Order or something like that, these Roman type guys, and they crucified him for me. And I was like, I robbed your house while you were away, love, as well. The Witcher 3. Now, I almost went for Witcher 2 because that was a huge leap over the first one, but the combat in that felt almost too difficult for me. I may just be crap, but it almost felt like a Dark Souls. Well, a little bit less hard than that, to be honest, but yeah, it had that sort of thing to it. But The Witcher 3 just nailed everything right. The combat felt great. Okay, it was a little bit like you were instructing Geralt what to do rather than actually doing it yourself, but it looked fine, it played fine. The open world's incredible, the storytelling is fantastic, and the side quests are a lot of fun. I had some absolutely generally laugh out loud moments with it. It's a fantastic game, and is probably our biggest video, the review of that. Well, maybe not now, Snares started doing Warcraft. Warframe, whoops. Still on the fucking Blizzard thing, never mind. And the number one game, Mass Effect 2. I loved the original Mass Effect. It had some problems, like the inventory, the shooting wasn't great. All fixed for Mass Effect 2. Had a better cast of characters as well. And you could like not have Ashley around, which is nice because she's a racist piece of shit. Yeah, but that opening cutscene when like you're on the Normandy and it's getting destroyed and you're saving like Joker and shit like that. Oh man, I would be lying if I didn't have a little tear coming down my face when I was doing that. Just a little one, because I am a man. But yeah, I played that game so much. I had a week off and it came on the Friday of my week off. I actually finished it. Started playing it like lunchtime when it came on the Friday, and I actually finished that like Saturday evening. I just played it right the way through. And you know what I did when I finished it? I started it again. Now, that's the sign of an amazing game, and Mass Effect 2 for me is probably one of my top games ever. Probably the best sequel I've ever played, because it just dragged me in. I knew what it was kind of about because obviously I played the first game, but going in and having everything so much more polished, like the gunplay, everything like that, you had the loyalty quests as well, and you really felt you could make more connections with your crew, and it wasn't just like, oh, do I want to shag this character or this character? I had like a selection of like tons that I could shag if I wanted to. Still haven't done Jack though, that haircut just kind of puts me off. Yeah. Anyway guys, that was my top 5 sequels. Obviously, opinions will differ, so if you have any sequels you think should have made this list, let me know down below. Also, like and subscribe if you want to, and if you do subscribe, remember to ring the bell, because YouTube might decide to tell you that we've released a video now and again. But we currently release videos Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. And if my knowledge of SNES editing calendar is right, you might have another review coming out this weekend, because we work super hard here at Overbite Gaming. Okay, guys, that's it for now. Snare be with you next week. Take it easy, guys.